Okay, so now we're recording. I will share my screen. Hopefully a few more people might join as we go. Here we go. Alright, so we started here. This is the final folder. I just published it about 10 minutes ago. Sorry, that was a bit late. I thought it was already published. This is what we have done so far this semester, or this quarter, I beg your pardon. So this quarter we've been doing the writing forums, okay, the 10-minute writing fluency. We finished off the textbook. We looked at unity and coherence. We looked at, well, actually just those two things, okay, unity, then coherence. Remember, unity is the fact that everything in your essay relates to the thesis statement. So the topic sentences relate to the thesis statement, your supporting sentences relate to your topic sentences, and your details relate to the supporting statements. Okay, so it all links nicely. That's unity. Coherence is the idea that there are no, well, actually, is the idea that everything flows. So you use transition words and you use linking words, pardon me, to guide the reader through your essay. If you like, because you've already done presentation, you can think of coherence as the use of transitions and sequences in a presentation. It's the same thing. You're basically guiding your reader the same way you'd guide your audience through a presentation. And there were only four graded activities this quarter. There was the writing fluency. Now for the writing fluency, what I have done is simply go through your posts and had a look at how many times you've posted. And then I've done a calculation based on that and given everybody a grade. And I will show you that a little bit later. So I've actually finished doing that, but if you still haven't done your writing fluency, you still have a chance, okay? I will probably finish all the grading this weekend. Let's see. So the first written thing you had to do was the Model 5 paragraph essay. Now I have finished grading that. We'll have a look at that in a moment. The idea behind that was to make sure that you understood the structure of a 5 paragraph essay. And not just that, it was to give you an idea of how to write your own essay. The second graded activity was the essay outline. Now, I'm halfway through doing the essay outlines. I've made a lot of comments on those outlines. If you have already submitted your essay, which I think nearly everybody has, and you read the essay outline and you want to make some changes to your essay, then I will let you do that. You can resubmit your essay with the changes and you won't lose any marks for late submission. Okay, so I'm going to allow people, I'm going to give everybody 2 more days. So as long as you get it in by tomorrow afternoon, okay, then it'll be okay. I'm going to try and grade them on the weekend. And then, of course, the big one, the final essay, which was due this morning or today. So let's have a look at all of those things. Today's lecture, the recording will be put here. It's the last one.
Record Ingleby put his last one.
Sorry, Alexa's talking to me. Alexa, be quiet. So your essay, as I said, is due today. All right. I'm going to have a look at that in a moment. I'm a little bit concerned. There are a lot of people who haven't submitted the model paragraph the essay outline, or looking at it just a few minutes ago, the final essay. If you haven't done it, you're going to fail. Okay, it's that simple. It's up to you. And also today, I'd like everybody to do a survey. This survey has been given to every student in the Maritime English Writing Program. Okay, so just click on the link. It'll open up slowly into a new page. It's anonymous, meaning no names, no numbers, okay? We just want your honest answers. The idea is this is the first time we've taught the program online. We do this every year anyway, but this year it's a little bit more important. We need to get your feedback about what worked and what didn't, okay? And it might be a good way for you to do some self-reflection as well. Just click on next. Answer about your teacher, that's me, okay? And then answer about the activities that you've done, which things you enjoyed, which things you didn't, which things you think have helped you, and also we'll be looking at what skills you think you've improved, if any, hopefully writing. Okay, so please do this before the end of the weekend, okay, today if possible. I'll leave that open so I can come back to it. Now, we're going to go and we're going to look at those 4 graded activities, and then you can see if you have completed them or not. Quickest way to do this, all right. We'll look at the 3 written activities first of all. The first one was in week 3, I think. There we go. That was the model 5-paragraph essay. Okay, so everybody has submitted. Well, sorry, most people have submitted. Keiichiro, if you are listening, you submitted, but you submitted the wrong one. Oh, maybe that's the right one. Maybe you've come back and done it. Okay, I'll grade that. Good. These are the people who have not submitted. Okay. So Kenta, Hinata, Wataru, Masaharu, Soshin, Hirokazu, and Kanta. Those 7 people have not submitted. There are only 3 graded assignments, okay? Everything is important. So please do this if you haven't done it. Okay, next one. And as I said, the idea of that was to understand the different parts. Now, with that, I put comments in, and I also added the answers. Many of you got confused between supporting statement and supporting ideas. That was the most common error with that activity. Okay, some of you got confused over what the 3 topics were. They needed to be in the thesis statement. Many of you highlighted the topic sentence, which is kind of correct, but it's not really what the question was asking. Okay, you needed to outline the 3 main points in your thesis statement as a way of previewing your body paragraphs. Okay, now the other one. I think that was in here, week 5. Okay, this is the essay outline. And as I said, I have gone halfway through this. Sorry, I got stopped halfway yesterday. But I'm going to try and finish these today so that everybody has a comment. I want to show you what I mean. Okay, we'll just go with Nene. I'm going to choose you. So this is what I've done. I've put your comments next to your grades. Okay, so No, I'm just showing the comments. Okay, you actually did quite a good job. So if you click over here, I've put suggestions that will help you improve your essays. Okay, it's a good start. You have an opinion, but you need to add the main ideas to your thesis statement. Now, that's a really common mistake that a lot of people made. With that one, you need to take the 3 main topics, and these were the topics which you were asked to outline in the conclusion as well. So you've actually highlighted them, and you have to include those in your thesis statement because they preview, if you like, the 3 things that you're going to talk about. So you need to include it in the thesis statement. A lot of you did a good job with stating an opinion, but you forgot to give the reasons for that opinion, okay? The supporting reasons. Those are those 3 ideas. So that's what you need to do with your thesis statement. The other really common mistake that nearly everybody has made is this one in the content. If you have a look at the topic, English education in Japan, that's only your topic. That's not your essay title, all right? So you need to add a title to your essay, and the title should represent the theme, the focus of your thesis. So everybody is talking about education in Japan or English education in Japan, but nearly everybody has a slightly different thesis, okay? So for example, Nena's saying that Japanese don't speak English in spite of having the ability to speak English. So you need to think of a title which represents this idea about English education in Japan. All right. So I've made that comment as well. So as I explained, I've made comments on almost every part of your essay. So please go through and if I have graded your essay, okay, have a look at those comments. For those whose essays I have not graded yet, I apologize. I will finish them today, okay? And I will give you an extra 2 days if you want to go back and just make some changes. All right, so that's the essay outline. Now, moving on. By the way, nearly everybody has done a really good job with your essay outlines. Okay, I have been really impressed with the ones that I have seen so far. I'm really happy with how well you are writing. Okay, compared to the beginning of writing English A and B or A when you first started, your writing and your planning is so much better. It's fantastic. So a few of you have written really good essay outlines. So I'm looking forward to seeing your essays. All right. So the final essay is here, the 5-paragraph essay. Now, as I said, when I looked a few minutes ago, 31 people had submitted. Yep, still the same. Again, these 9 people have not. All right, it's all the same people with 1 or 2 extras. Again, if you don't submit, you can't pass the course. It's pretty much I'm actually assuming that many of you have dropped out. You've given up. Okay. If that's not the case, please let me know. Obviously, I haven't graded any of these yet. If there are any problems, I will, if you've sent me the wrong file, that happened once with Keiichiro, he sent me the wrong file, then I'll let you know. Okay, so just keep an eye on your Schoology emails, okay, for a couple of days. Now, finally, the writing fluency. I'll show you how I've done that. This isn't it. hang on. Just bear with me. Hopefully I've got it open here. There we go. Sorry, it's a little bit slow. So there it is. That's how I've calculated the writing. Okay. There we go. I've gone in and I've had a look at how many posts you've made. If you've made one post, then that means you've done the writing fluency. And I'll give you a pass for doing that. You get 60%. For every comment that you make, I'll add an extra 10% to that. So if you have posted your own writing fluency activity and you've made 4 posts, you get 100%. It was that simple. I mentioned that at the time. You just have to have done it. And so those are then calculated and tallied up here. Now, some of you haven't done any, okay? And some of you have done everything. Oh, that's it. Okay, so well done, Shuma. Okay? And that, well done, Erina. And well done, Misaki. Okay, so that basically is going to make up 15% of your grade. I may adjust that. It depends on how all the grades work out. What I do with my grading is I try to make sure as many people as possible pass. Okay? That's my main goal, is to make sure that you get a fair grade, but as many of you as I can possibly help pass. So I manipulate the grades a little bit. I've always done this. I've changed the grades a little bit, but it's always to try and help you. So when this happens, I can't help you. There's nothing I can do with this. If you haven't done anything, you haven't done anything. But if you've done a little bit, even just the bare minimum, like Nene has, then I can at least have something that I can use to try and make sure that you pass the course. Okay? I know this is probably coming a bit late in week 7 in our very final course, but that is how I will adjust the grades. I will grade everything. On all those grades will be put in here, and then I will adjust them from here to make sure that this final grade passes as many people as possible. Okay? All right, so that's it. I'm going to go back to Schoology now. There was one last thing I needed to show you. And that was the 5-paragraph essay. I forgot to show you. Oh no, I did that one. I beg your pardon. It was with the essay outlines. I forgot to show you who did not submit the essay outline. So I'll just do that and then we'll finish. All right. So these people have submitted, these people have not. And it's all the same names, okay? Kenta, Hinata, Yuma, Ryogo, Yuzuru, Soshin, Hirokazu, Kanta, and Sumire. It's all the same names. This guy, he's terrible. Professor Rooks, we're going to do something about him. But if you don't submit, you can't pass. I can't do anything with a 0, okay? So if you at least submit, I have something I can give a grade to, and then I can play with the results a little bit to try and pass as many of you as possible. All right? Now, it's always difficult because some of you are so good. Some of you do everything, and you do everything so well, I can't actually adjust grades up anymore without giving you all 100%. So you're making the ones at the bottom look really, really bad. But as I said, I will adjust as much as I can to help you out. All right, that's it for today's lesson. Okay, we're going to go back to week 7. Okay, that's my son behind me. All right, he's at home on holidays. Alrighty. So the very last thing, please do not forget to do the course evaluation. All right. And finally, and this is probably going to, hang on, I'll just stop sharing the screen. There we go. Okay, there's a whole 5 of you. Thank you for joining me every week. And to you and to everybody else who watches the recording, I want to say thank you. I've really enjoyed teaching you, in class especially. You've been a really fantastic bunch of students, and it's been great to get to know you. I wish all of you the best with your future studies in the maritime faculty. I hope to see a lot of you next year or next semester in Maritime English 1, Maritime English 2, and Practical Maritime English if you are taking it. Okay, so for those in the maritime program specifically, I look forward to seeing you again. The rest of you, good luck. Okay, if you see me on campus, say hi. All right, I'll stop recording now.